Hey, thanks again for joining us for another tackle tip of the week. This week's tip has to do with the changing lake conditions as we transition in the fall. We're talking about Chautauqua Lake, but this is many lakes throughout the north region right now. It's mid-September. The water temp, we've had a real warm summer. Water's been low water levels, and it's been really hot. We've had 83, 84 degree surface temps. This morning when I came off, we're down about 74, 75 degrees. So the water temp, this is surface temp, is starting to drop. As that happens, we get some changes. The weeds start dying, a lot of the milfoil, a lot of that will start dying. You'll see the black stalks. Right now we're in an algae bloom. The wind has kind of mixed it up, so especially the south end is real stained. There's tons of fish down there, but it's real stained. The further you go north on the lake, the clearer the water gets. However, it's still stained as compared to what it was mid-July. We had some really clear water this year, but now we're in a full algae bloom. It's mixed in. After the first couple frosts, that'll kill that algae. It'll start to drop out in mid-August or mid-October. We'll have clear water again. One of the tactics that we use in the fall for walleye is vertical jigging. This is something you can do all summer also, but it really comes into play in the fall on the north end in the deeper holes. The lake is spring fed. I'm assuming that most of the deep holes have a spring in them. I don't know that for sure, but I'm pretty sure that most of the holes up there have a spring of some sort. So that water coming in all year is around 51 degrees. And the walleye especially, and the bait will start to stack in those holes as the surface temp and the water column starts to cool down. One of the ways we go about it is we vertical jig with a lure called a gotcha. They come in a lot of different sizes. The 1 ounce up to 2.5, 3 ounce is the most popular. You can use a monofilament line. However, a braided line, it works a lot better because sometimes you're on the bottom in 40 feet of water, 50 feet of water. And with a mono, you're going to have a lot of stretch in the line. So a braid reduces that stretch, or eliminates the stretch actually. But these baits will get down quick. You hit bottom with them, you rip them up. I've also caught fish on these halfway up the water column, but they really shine when you're smacking bottom with them and bringing them up with a real long rip. They're actually a saltwater plug, but they caught on years ago for vertical jig and walleyes in the north. So try that. There's some with 2 trebles on them, some with a treble and a single back hook. We do have some that have bucktail tied on the back. This one happens to have kind of a flash tape on it, prism tape. But try that, and there's several other baits on the market too that work, but this is one of the most popular, and I hope this helps. Get out and do that and have fun this fall. This is going to be a quick tip, and this has to do with safety. Bow hunting is just around the corner. We're mid-September. Archery season opens October 1st. Most guys that archery hunt will be up in a tree stand. There's no place that comes in more important about safety than when you're in a tree stand. Anybody that's been through the bow course knows that the instructors really stress safety and the proper safety vest. And they like to promote the full vest rather than the straps. It's very important to do that and make sure you're connected to your tree stand or to the tree. Every year someone falls out of the tree stand locally. I mean, it seems like every fall somebody gets hurt. So try to eliminate that. You don't want to be falling out of a tree stand. Wear your vest, be safe up there, and have a good bow hunting season. And thanks again for joining us for another Tackle Tip of the Week. Express to you that let's start over.